Hi guys, today I am doing a video request. Unfortunately, I didn't write down who requested it, and it was requested, well, I don't know when, it might have been a while ago. So basically I feel really bad because I'm going to start writing down who requests it so I can name you. Just because it's more personal and I feel really rude, so I am sorry to the person who asked for it. But someone requested me to do a video on feelings of, so I've got my little pad here, guilt, shame and feeling undeserving. These are all things that I can relate to so much, because if you've got borderline personality disorder or you have a mental health issue, we behave in a certain way. I've described the borderline before, where we have our beast that comes out, and like for me, I have said the most hurtful things to people. I have done the most horrible things to people. And so when you behave in a way like that, it's not like our beast is there all the time, like we are horrible people. It goes away, goes back and hides for a bit, and we're just left with this feeling of guilt because of the way we've acted. Now, we have guilt and we have shame. They often come together, but they're slightly different. Basically, we feel guilty about things we've done, our behaviours, and how we have affected other people. The shame is how it makes us feel about ourselves. So just say I really hurt someone, I said some awful things, and I feel guilty about that. But I then get the shame. That's it. Basically, I'm saying the guilt is I did this bad thing. The shame is I'm a bad person. And we can actually feel shame and think we're bad people when we actually haven't done anything. But the guilt, we kind of have to do something to feel guilty for. But yeah, the shame can come without us doing anything. We can just feel ashamed at ourselves, think we're bad people, we're horrid people. Now, the thing you've got to remember, borderline personality disorder, mental health issues, they're illnesses. We're sick people. Our behaviours, I did not set out to hurt everyone around me and do all those horrid things, because it's not who I am. But I would do this anyway, and then I'd have so much guilt, and then I'd think I'm a bad person, I'm a horrible person, and I started to really hate myself. And shame is really like gut-wrenching, horrid feeling, as is guilt. Guilt can eat us up inside, where we keep going over and over the awful things that we have done. But we have to remember, this is the thing, borderline personality disorder, mental health issues, they're an illness. We behave in this certain way because we are not well. We do not choose to do this. Deep down, we are not bad people. We're not. We're all right. We're all right. In fact, I think I'm quite a nice person. I've got empathy for people. I'm kind to people. I can love other people. All those horrid things I did, the fact that I feel guilty for them, shows that I know I did something wrong. Now, at the end of the day, when we're behaving in this way, hurting everyone around us, then feeling shame, then thinking we're bad people, we're horrid people, we don't deserve others, that's the undeserving bit. We then start thinking we don't deserve any friends. My children don't deserve me as a mum. My partner doesn't deserve me. My family don't deserve me. I think for me, what made it harder was that, like, for example, my mum, she really stood by me. And that was really tough for me because she was someone I hurt again and again and again. And the fact that she stood by me, I really did feel so undeserving. I know there are a lot of people out there that suffer with their mental health, and people around them just go. They just run, abandon them basically, don't want anything to do with them. And I think, well, that is because those people don't actually understand mental health. They don't, they're kind of ignorant to it. And so it's very easy for them to see someone behaving in a certain way and think, well, they're a bad person. And then that will feed into yours. So if you've had people that go off and just abandon you and leave you thinking you're bad, that feeds into your shame and your guilt. Well, I must be a bad person. But you're not. You're not. You're a sick person. Once you get recovery and you start getting better, those horrid behaviours that we have and the horrid things we say and do, they stop. They don't just stick around with us. I'm not saying we're little angels that do nothing wrong ever, but we're much more aware. We don't do things on purpose. I wouldn't do any of the things that I used to do now or say. I'm careful with what I say to people now. I don't want to hurt people. I have hurt enough people in my lifetime to last me a lifetime. And I don't want to do that anymore. But it is hard when you feel you don't deserve anyone. But like I've just said, mental health, if you're suffering with it, you're not well. You're not a bad person. You're a sick person. Why wouldn't you deserve love? Why wouldn't you deserve people to be around you? The thing is, we have really low self-esteem. We have bad self-image. We're full of guilt, we're full of shame. So it's very easy for us to think we don't deserve anyone. But it's not who you are. And I think once you come into recovery, your self-esteem will start building and getting better, and you'll start feeling better about yourself. I mean, me now, do I deserve people? Hell yeah! Yeah, I do. I deserve my children. I'm a good mum to my children. Do I deserve my family? Hell yeah! Do I deserve my partner? Yes. Yes, I do. Because I'm a good, loving partner. And I've got stuff to offer now. I'm not this person that is controlled by this illness anymore. But this has taken time. It doesn't happen overnight. But it is really learning to know the difference between the way you're behaving and who you are as a person. Just because you've behaved this, you're not a bad person. You're a sick person. And it is really important you do know this. The thing is, with guilt and shame, it does us no favours. They're pointless. They will just drag us down. We have to accept, all right, this is our past. This is what we've done. We're not proud of it, but accept it, and we've got to let it go. If there's people that you've really hurt in your life around you, say sorry. There's no harm in just saying I'm sorry. Whether they accept that is up to them. We can't control them, and it doesn't matter as long as you have said sorry for what you have done. That's all you can do. And then let it go, because you will struggle if you don't. We cannot keep looking back at our past, because it will do us no favours. If we're so busy looking back, we're not going to be able to do anything in the here and now to get where we want to be in our future. The same thing I've said before, we can't be focusing constantly on our future and forgetting about the here and now. Right now, all we need to do is let go of the negative things that are serving us no purpose, and guilt and shame and feeling undeserving is one of them. And do what you can for your recovery, because recovery is amazing and absolutely any of you can have it. It's just having that little bit of faith, hanging on in there when times are tough, because times can be tough, unfortunately, because we feel things more than other people do. But it is possible. Recovery is possible, and it's amazing. So I think I will leave that there, guys, and I'm going to try and do another video that I might upload tomorrow. It's Friday today, and it is the weekend, and the kids are going to drive me nuts, no doubt. My little munchkins. Yeah, so I've got them this weekend, and I don't know what to do because it's cold. So cold. I'm so cold. And then possibly I'll be back Monday. I'm going to try, like I said, just try and do another video now, and I'll be back Monday. Bye guys, have a great weekend.